come on. Watch out, guys. JJ Games was first. Hi, everybody. How you guys doing tonight? Let me finish posting this elsewhere. Dude, I cannot. Muffins. Hello, hello. Let's see. Draft watch party. Yeah, I can't add it, Muffins. Whatever. Okay. Looking forward to it. Appreciate it. We are here to show the breakdown of all the games once again. I think we have more this week than last week, which is good. In terms of battles to watch. You get to see your game? No, we're not looking at your game, actually. We're just skip over that one. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. Psych. Hello, everybody. Just waiting for more people to get in here before we start playing the Play More video. And commentating over it. I'll actually do a little bit better this time. Actually talking over everything that's going on, because just answering a lot of questions last time. I was joking. We're going to watch Pyros. How everybody else doing? Tell me all about it, though. Is anyone getting a 1,000,000 subscriber Bobby plush? Anybody? Keep forgetting my camera's all the way up there. Okay. I'm probably going to go ahead and play it. I feel like most people that want to watch it immediately, clicked on it immediately. I just don't like saving ours for last. I'd rather do it first, so. Awesome. Great to have you here. All right. Before I get started, I think we're about like 20 or so now, so that's good enough for me.
Week 2 of the 4th season of Play More is finally here,
Should be
and
good
this
volume,
week we're
but
taking on Muffins
some reason, let me
Mudkips,
know if it's,
coached by
too loud or
Muffins.
But John, don't let the name fool you. These
Blossom's
Mudkips,
good. Hi,
coached by
Mikey. It's good
Muffins,
to see you in the
they're
chat.
no cupcakes. As you can see by looking at the standings, they join us as two
Yeah,
of the
Blossom's good.
undefeated teams in the
We went
league
to the
coming out of
park,
week 1. But as you can
everything
also
today, so she
see,
got to run around
Play
for
More
quite a
at the
bit.
bottom of those undefeated teams with the lowest differential
Hello,
need to start
Muffins.
racking
Our
up that
opponent
difference
for
because
this-
that's going to be big come playoff
this
time. But
battle.
John, when you look at the defensive core on the other side for the Mudkips, it might be tough to kind of rack that up. This might be a grinded out battle.
You're absolutely right. Fortress and Toxapex is not fun to go against in any way, shape, or form, and there's a lot of other offensive threats surrounding it. We need to find a way to break through those to hopefully get a W, but I know the coach has been cooking. What is he bringing this time?
Well, as you can see on the screen by what coach is bringing, our MVP from last week, our fans had to take a week off after carrying a team to a VGC regional, but still a very offensive team being brought today, and maybe the most offensive set is actually Clefable, a Pokemon that Ben was super excited about getting on this team. If you want to see everything that he's got cooked up for this battle, you can watch the extended team builder. The link for that is below, but for now, let's see what the opponent brought.
All right, Mr. Muffin Man, what do you got for us this week?
You're wasting tons of money on deodorant.
Ads,
Stop
please.
it. Did you know deodorants don't actually stop sweat? Deodorant.
Go away.
No
Okay,
Chi
thank
you. That's actually incredibly shocking. Everything else here makes sense. I'm happy not to see Mudsdale. That is a favorite of mine. But speaking of favorites, Tyler, did you know that we have a brand new Bubby in the store for a limited time to celebrate the BM7 channel hitting 1 million subscribers? We have this limited edition 1 million subscriber Bubby plush. It's only going to be around for a few weeks and then it is gone forever. It will never come back. So if you like this little guy, you want this little guy, you're going to have to get one now. But we also have a 10% off code for anything in the play-more.store.
If you guys use this code,
and that
make
is
sure you
1
put a
million.
space in
1, the
between
number,
1
million,
and
or
million.
spell
They
out
messed
1
up on
million.
that
You
caption.
can't mess it up.
And speaking of things
You can't mess it
don't
up,
want to
but they
mess up,
messed it
John,
up.
we know what the lead on our side
you need a
is. This is
space
always a
between the
crucial
1
point.
and the million.
And we see the
Ooh.
Meloetta out immediately on the other side. What do you
Wow.
think of that as the lead?
I am really intrigued with that. I'm expecting to see Relic Song early. They probably want to get into the old punchity punch form, which makes sense to me. But I'm not used to Meloetta lead. With Sing? What?
See me
Oh,
nod my head.
interesting.
If you see
Wow.
Sing, it's
the lead blunder
It's a blunder
policy
policy.
Sing.
more
A
used to
lot
it
of
on
things going
Pre-Marina,
on here,
but
Tyler. I was not expecting any of them on the opponent's side, but the math is mathing. That's kind of interesting. What are you thinking about that?
I was impressed because it was the fastest first turn I think we've ever had. Like, we got into the battle, and it was fight, move, click, boom. We were ready to go.
Yeah.
The Sing at first, I think
you
that's
know, Volt
something
Switch
that
is
Ben had
obviously an option here.
thought about
but
a
I
little bit,
opted to,
the possibility of the
switch
Sing plus the
immediately so I could
blunder
keep my
policy.
focus
So I don't think there's too much
intact,
concern
just in
there.
case I needed
I
it
don't
for
think
something.
he expected it this early, though. And Meloetta, a Pokemon that is not seen maybe as strong in competitive, but I mean, it's still a legendary. It's still got a great BST. It can do some damage, especially with that.
Actually, no, it was
Yeah,
mythical,
I mean, I'm not
legendary.
shocked
Silly
with the
Pyro.
overall set. I'm shocked with the immediacy that it was brought.
Correct.
Now, we know it has Sing and Calm Mind, so I assume the only other two moves are going to be attacking moves. We have a better idea of what this is going to be, but this could be
Hard to
perfect
hear
for
me
us
over
as
John
for
and
this
Tyler.
matchup. If Toxapex was brought, there were a lot of times where this dog wasn't going to be too great. Now, if we can get rid of Toxapex, this thing could possibly win. So at this stage, it's not really a bad thing
know if
to
that's
possibly
a
have like a
little bit
1v1 here. Maybe we lose Blossom, but make sure that this thing can't sweep and it's gone for the game. Like, I just think this works out for us here regardless. Just stop whatever's happening here. Hopefully we can live one pretty easily. And that's going to be a ton of damage. Yeah, I really love this. I'm pretty
a lot of special
confused of
defense
what's going on with the
investment on
Muffin Man,
Zamazenta this
Tyler.
week, so.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Was not scared of
I
what
don't.
was
I
happening
wish I
here.
did,
I mean, I
because
even lived the
I'd be
Focus
asking
Blast
right
if
now
he
what's
had
going
it,
on.
so.
Yeah, but that lives
But-
on Drury Lane.
I know where he lives, okay? I
Hello,
couldn't
Jay.
get a letter there that fast. I'd have to text him or send him back.
Nice.
I don't know what state that's in either. Nobody ever says the state or the country.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a really good point. And that's a dead Meloetta. And the first kill of the season for our first overall pick. People were questioning how we got this dog.
Body press there
but it's nice to finally see it on the kill board, you know? That's pretty good, Tyler, pretty good.
Especially in this battle, too, where
I think you were terrified.
Ben was very upfront with us. We're bringing the dog to this battle, but don't expect it to be the star of the show.
Yeah.
It is here more so than anything to be the defensive Pokemon that its stats would tell you it is.
Yep.
And I think for everybody involved, getting a kill with it is just a cherry on top.
Welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, this Pokemon right here is why we didn't have the highest expectations.
Muffins, I actually joked right here. I
Shield
said, what is this? Swords
the
Dance
star of the team. Maybe not the show today. We can't say enough good things about Blossom the dog. But it is kind of interesting to see Ben just say, hey, screw it. Let's get something in for free.
I just want to get
in safely, I should say. Let's just set up and see what we can do.
I'd rather not.
I do really like that, especially with the infestation. Not going to make any bad decisions. The fact that we got one kill with this thing is already a big win. So now, hopefully, we can just get some solid damage on the Toxapex and then bring in the right Pokemon after. So
Ben is fully expecting this to be a Rocky Helmet Toxapex.
Yeah.
So he pretty much knows whatever happens here, doggo gone. I also think the expectation is they then recover.
Fully expected to die.
But
I just wanted
if
to
that
do
all
it for the
happens
sake
as
of scouting
planned,
information.
then Ben has sacrificed a Pokemon he knew more than likely would get sacrificed anyways. And now you have all the information to confirm that this Toxapex is exactly what you thought it was going to be.
We have 40 people in here. Shut up.
Pros
Shut up.
personalized.
Why are you giving me a hair ad? I am bald.
Yeah, absolutely. And now we have, Darkrai. Set up a substitute. Start will-o-wisping the team. And one of the special
Crazy, we got
attackers
40
on
people
the
in here
opponent's
and
side
only
is
13
gone,
likes. I think
so
we need to
it's going to be even
fix
more
that.
free to just will-o-wisp about.
Yes,
No
I know
GU,
there are
once
ads.
again,
They are
that's
happening
crazy.
on my
We
screen.
can
It's
really
not my
just
stream giving you
will-o-wisp
ads.
anything. We're going to go over
We
the
are
sub.
both
They probably
suffering,
can't
all right?
break it. And then they are in a really, really bad spot, Tyler. It is way worse for them to have lost Meloetta than us to have lost the Shield Dog. So pretty fantastic start, all things considered.
It's such a weird thing to say when that's our #1 overall pick, but that's what this team is able to do in a draft that has such stronger Pokemon, so where even later down the board, you can afford to build your win conditions around other Pokemon that aren't necessarily your best. And I think we're going to see throughout this season 5, 6, 7 of these Pokemon relied on in different spots to be that win condition for us, to where it's never just if this Pokemon or this Pokemon can't get it done, we have no shot. We have so many options on this team, especially this week, with as offensive of a lineup as we have.
After the battle.
And what I really, really love is just the combination of Darkrai and Blossom. That is,
The more I look at it now, I probably shouldn't have shown Will-O-Wisp here. Like, I wanted that gradual damage.
I just really love that both of these Pokemon can function in a somewhat similar way. But one of them's on the special side, one's on the physical side. Sure, you got rid of Blossom, but now you got to deal with Blackbeard, and Blackbeard is furious, so angry that I can't see straight, and is missing moves, which isn't ideal. But we're going to be able to get up a sub. I'm pretty confident that it is going to take 2 moves from the Toxapex to break this sub. But now we are, we're a little behind, which is not perfect.
I mean,
and
in a situation
the coach has
against
an interesting decision here. We go for another Will-O-Wisp, or do we just start firing off
especially when there was a
attacking,
chance
which
that
kind
he
of force
got.
this thing out
I
eventually?
also thought he'd be getting
I'm
into
just
a
start
KO.
posting now.
I was very
At this
special
rate,
defensive
this is
invested,
annoying
so
because I can get 3 a KO.
I would have
if
been 2 a KO
flinch.
otherwise.
Now that I know
instead of
he has
risking a
surf, it's not as
55%
important.
chance to hit Sing, it's 55, right? Either way.
Okay, Will-O-Wisp would have been really nice the first time, but the big
wasn't needed. That was perfect. That was a great game plan. Who needs Will-O-Wisp?
Oh,
even needs a perfect.
No. I think
after
what
your
Ben
plus
did
one,
was
there's
perfect. I'm
absolutely
saying
zero
the
reason to go for
Will-O-Wisp
Sing
hitting
again
would have
That's
been
just really
fantastic.
greedy.
It would have
After you
been
get like
rough,
at least
but
one kill,
like,
then it's appropriate
this
because Meloetta
team,
at least has done something.
This franchise,
But for the time
you could
being,
say,
it was
now
making
coming
no
into our
progress.
fourth
So
season,
he
if
needed
there's
to
one
start
thing we
clicking
know,
moves.
if a move
It's
can miss,
extremely greedy to think
it's
that you
going
can just
to.
hit a 55% accurate Sing again.
It's kind of our thing.
I
Especially
really love
considering
this,
he didn't get
Tyler.
the
So
first
here
time.
is
He
the
missed that
situation.
one policy,
We are going to lose our substitute, but Toxapex will die to another Dark Pulse. Toxapex has to switch out. which allows us to get a free substitute off or a free Will-O-Wisp. I assume Ben's going to opt for the substitute here. And now whatever comes in has to deal with a Darkrai behind a substitute, or Toxapex can recover up.
I was also originally Hypnosis on Darkrai. Just a little bit more accurate than saying, not really. But then I missed it so much in Mox, and I realized Will-O-Wisp was just better.
But this is amazing. I really love the game plan. We knew Toxapex could ruin our ability to win with Blossom. Okay, bet. Now you got to deal with this guy. Good luck.
You know, I comment on this a lot, but it's something that I really take note of in battles, and I think it stood out the most to me, maybe the most that I've seen over the last 2 seasons, is Ben is so ahead with every play that he's making.
Yeah.
It is like almost instant of knowing what he's going to do. He is playing, and now it helps that he is ahead in this situation. But he is so confident, and you could tell it with this team build, that he was super confident in what he was bringing to this battle, which speaks to the draft that we had. He loves this team, and it is showing with how confidently he has battled through these first
Tyler,
1.5
when I click my moves quick.
And this is going to be a really,
it was kind of
really
just like a
big
flow
moment
chart at this
for
point
our coach. Now, we did get the burn off on Iron Hands, which is going to help us immensely, but Iron Hands is so difficult to face, so difficult to bring down. And I'm not sure you just want to stay in and take a Drain Punch to the dome. So it will be interesting to see what Ben wants to switch into, or if he just wanted to get damage off on it, I wouldn't be too shocked. But bringing in Cheeks, I do like that. We were told that spikes were going to be a really big part of the game plan.
Probably
we could just go for another layer of spikes, hoping they switch out, fearing the earth power. That could be really nice. Or maybe just a straightforward earth power. You know, I think either option is great here. Once again, we are ahead, and it's allowing for what you just said, Tyler. The coach can make these snap decisions. I think there are 3 things he could do at this point. I like every single option he could go for. And it really just depends on what is he thinking 3 moves down the line. What is going to be the most beneficial, you know, for our win cons.
I think the spikes make sense.
Well, I mean, in my mind, it's just like it's
put yourself in a
Latios, which I think
situation
is
where you're getting that chip damage. Anytime they try to switch around, you've still got both of your win cons fully healthy, sitting in the back.
And I just wanted
all the
to get a
damage
little bit extra chip damage. And if Voltage is not the play for some reason he decided to stay in,
I think this is the right
so an extra layer of spikes just felt like
I fully agree. I don't think Iron Hands can kill us here. So we can still go for Earth Power next turn as well.
Try and get a rapid spin off.
And I think it's just the best of both worlds.
That also makes Clefable's
best of both worlds. No freeze. Okay.
That's why I just didn't click Earth Power. I didn't overpredict the Volt Switch.
And that's probably a big reason it stayed in and did that, knowing that we wouldn't be able to one-shot it. But I just really like this, you know, 1-2 punch. Now they are going to switch here.
And I had no bulk investment on my Sandy Shocks, so.
Unless Frankie is in the air. Yeah, we should be absolutely good to go. I love that. No balloon, right? No balloon.
Also, Muffin, you threw me off so hard with Iron Hands being Kaido.
So,
I guess I understand sumo wrestler and Wano,
so
but
easily, and I know I can't be the same in this because there's so many strong.
Well, I guess his
Pokemon
body type is kind of the same.
How hard these Paradox Mons can hit, and how strong they are. And I know that Fortress is it's not known for special defense. It's physically defensive.
You think there's ever a time to bring
this is a
Hypnosis
Pokemon again? When you look at the depth,
it would have to be in one of those sub situations again, and I would just have to feel like very confident in the rest of my team in order to do that. But if I'm relying on Darkrai to do a lot more breaking or chipping down, whatever it might be,
you're going to hit
I just don't know if Hypnosis is going to be worth it.
Yeah, but this is what I was worried about.
Like, I might be able to run
about to jump in because I was seeing something in my mind. This is how we lose. I think it's the only way we could lose at this point.
It's difficult. It's the reason why Darkrai is
going well for Muffins with a Z at the end. That is very important. I think it means this is not the Muffin Man. It might be the Muffins Man. A competitor, we'll have to see at the end of the battle when we talk to the coach. For now, they are going for broke. They need to make something work here.
Roaring Moon is actually
and something I was not really aware of, or at least I never put much thought into. Stored power is not affected by Unaware because it's not an actual attacking move. I don't think it's classified as such.
Guys, you have got to get your hands on these new bundles from Manscaped. First, there's the beard and
don't say word balls.
We got to be careful. Stored power can still do a ton of damage. And Robin's the win con. So this right here may be the game. It's early on, but these are the 2 win cons facing off. I feel
quartet.
pretty good about the fairy versus the dragon,
Awesome.
but it is scary.
And that move there from Ben
Come here,
is the
Bubba.
very safe one. He is very much banking on that being a weakness policy, Latios. So just in case it stays in, doesn't go for the fairy move. And now
Yeah,
gets the free
unfortunately
set.
at this point,
And
just with
this
the
is
team you
where
had,
being on the other
Muffins, I
side of
think
the
the
table is
only way you
sometimes
pulled
difficult
through
because
here
it's so exciting. We
was,
know
you
offensive
stayed in,
Fable.
you call
We're
minded,
set
and you
up.
got a store
It
power
might
crit.
be curtains for Muffins, but Muffins is like, okay, well, you know, I got the top specs, I got the
YouTube no
fortress,
longer,
they're defensive.
or
This
ad
is their
blocker no
defensive
longer works
mon.
with YouTube.
Psych! Get that thing out of here. Clefable is ready to shine, Tyler, and I do not know what is going to stop
I've
this
had
thing
an
at this
ad
point.
blocker for years.
This
very
again, I
much not
said this
used to it
before.
being gone
This
now,
might have been,
so.
and you tell me if I'm wrong.
Hmm.
This might have been the Pokemon.
But
Ben
don't
was
have ad
most
blockers,
excited
support your
about.
creators.
Like he
Yeah.
loves Clefable. He's used it before. This, on the other side, is a Pokemon that you were maybe least excited
Yeah,
about in
the,
the draft. So this looks like a great matchup just based off
The,
that. We've seen it
offensive clip was
in
actually, like, the
the
first
egg
thing I put
video
on the
as
team,
well.
which is
It
funny.
knew 4 moves, all
You didn't
40
think of it,
power
but it was
or
the
less.
immediate thing I had, so it's funny.
But
I love Clef.
They
So.
made
This is what I feel like Ben has been licking his chops for this moment. He knew it was going to come at some point this season, and it happening this early.
Where did this set come
is
from?
just
I mean,
fun
this
to
set's pretty standard.
Oh,
like, if
let's
you play
go.
like
That was
laddering
beautiful to
singles in any
see.
generation,
And you're
you
so
know this
right.
set
I mean,
on Clef
Clefable is
exists,
just a Pokemon that's
specifically
been
draft,
so
too.
good for so long.
Like,
Well, since
its
he got
best
the
set
fairy
is
typing,
support.
that's a
There's
really
no doubt
important,
about that.
note.
You're telling me that normal type purely
But
metronome
like Magic Art
Clefable
/
was not
Unaware with
broken?
its Calm Mind variant
Prior
is
to
just
six.
super strong. So if you're facing like a bulkier
That may be.
stall
He
team back in the
doesn't
day,
know
where
real
you're like just
competitive
toxic on a lot of stuff,
Hey,
you run
if
Magic
you want to
Art,
double
and then
edge
you don't
around,
even
yeah,
care.
you
You
could
Calm
do that
Mind
back
up
in the day.
plenty
But for
or
now, I
Cosmic
mean,
Power.
the ability with so many
you had more
powerful
Moonlights
Pokemon
back in the day.
on all of the teams we're going to face,
Or
they
soft
have to
boiled
be
as well,
ready for
even.
Unaware. The fact that
And
we
then
can
you just
set
break
up
through with the
in their
remaining
face
moves. So,
while also
I mean, it's been very
staring out
common for
set
a
up
while.
Pokemon is
Traditionally,
so
if you're really
unbelievably
relying on
good.
just staying in
I mean,
and
I just
clicking,
love so
setup
much
moves
how this
over
thing
and
functions.
over,
It's tanking
you
hits
will
like
run
nothing.
Store Power over
This set,
Thunderbolt.
obviously, we
I
can't
think
bring
even
this
the
specific
standard
set
right
week
now
after
for
week
when
after
it is
week.
used in
But
OU and stuff
it
is
completely
Thunderbolt,
shut down our
purely
opponent's
because
win
of
con,
toxic
forcing
effects,
them
and
to
then
switch
also,
and pretty much
Dondozo with Unaware and
guaranteeing
stuff
us
like
that
that.
win. They
So-
had to stay true to it. They had to store power and try to get us out
yeah,
of there.
Thunderbolt was
And
just a
I
little
am
bit
literally
more-
going to heal stall until he's perfectly in range.
But at this point, especially
little
with
bit
that
more helpful
burn
for
on
talent
the
playing in,
Iron Hands,
Fortress
I
as
mean,
well,
this has
so.
just been, I mean, a clinic put on by our coach.
yeah.
The prep
Not,
was so
like,
freaking
trying to be
good.
rude with the healing
Every
stall
single
there,
thing
just
worked
making
out.
sure I
And the
couldn't,
thing
like,
that wasn't
possibly
supposed to work out
lose
because of
Clef
Toxic
and just
Packs
let it
ended
go
up
at that
working
point.
out because of that really nice, lead matchup with the Meloetta.
Since he was more than likely a Soul Vest.
It's great to
I
be a
had to
Playmore
wait for
fan
him if he was going to be
right
max
now. There is
special
still two
defense with the Soul
Pokemon
Vest
I could
because I already
be
knew he
eating
was
my
max
shoe
attack.
by the end of the video. But for now,
then he needed to be just under 50%. Right
I
here,
really
I
love
debated
this team,
it
man.
because it's like he was at like 54,
Well, I think as you
53,
mentioned,
just
that
over half.
beginning sequence was probably
but just
the
still not
only
worth
part
it.
of this entire battle that caught
The other
Ben
reason
off
I just
guard.
want to be healthy as
I
possible.
want to make
against
sure I
a
know
lot
the
that comes in
prep
and tries to set
for
up the
this
store
one in
power to
particular.
where
Not to say that
I'm
it's
still out of range
bad
of a
other
crit,
battles.
even
It's
if he
not.
has like
There's a
2
ton of
Calm
work that
Minds or
goes into
something
that.
like that after.
So much of what was expected on the other side was in fact what was brought. The really only exception there was no Chi-Yu, which is
Yeah.
a big part of the
Can't
game plan. It's
understand
big to
me
have
well. Still
to
pretty low.
adapt around
Okay.
that, but accounting for the sets that
I'm
were
also,
likely
like,
on the
a
other
little
side, what would force
more
Pokemon
monotone
out
'cause
on
I'm
the other
just a
side,
little
what
quiet.
Clefable would do if it switched in
Getting
against the
late for me.
Latios.
That should be a
fear
little
that
bit
would be
better.
there. So much of the prep was spot on, and after that initial sequence, which
No, I'm not going
ended
to
up
pause the
working
video.
out in
That's
our
going to take way
favor,
too long.
everything, it felt like every move was not just right, but it was calculated beforehand.
I can just
and
make them
Ben was
quieter if that's
almost
what you
on
guys need.
autopilot
That's fine.
from that point on.
And right here, I mean, everything you're saying is just proven with this calm mind. Being so worried. He told us what? Agility, calm mind, store power.
Yeah, I
focus
remember you
policy,
saying that in your video,
Latios.
Muffins. No, I
Making
definitely
sure
needed to be...
that
If you see a Latios and you have Clefable,
I mean,
you are always unaware. Like,
is what allows to have this Clefable
literally, I mean, the only downside of unaware in our matchup
is allowing
specifically,
them to just maximize this position and hopefully
I mean, I guess I would like to avoid status from potential toxic effects in terms of poison, but like the other thing is obviously Chi-Yu gets to spam overheat against me because overheat even, or sorry, unaware even ignores the special attack drops on the other end. When I looked at my party there, it's not a thought of switching. Obviously, I'm not going to switch. It's just confirming for some reason I wasn't tripping that I still had Breloom in the back to where if if this was a very, very, very specially defensive bulky Latios and I didn't kill for some reason, I just come in and I click Mach Punch after.
Clefable is broken.
And Clefable is broken indeed. So,
The Muffin Man may not
does Latios get toxic? No. A lot of Pokemon lost toxic to where, unless they're an actual poison type, or if it's just like in their kind of
right there.
Pokemon design, such as Breloom, or I don't know why Umbreon still gets it, to be completely honest, but just some certain Pokemon still get it. I'm trying to think of like other good examples, but it's more than likely just poison types have toxic for nowadays. New question. When you build the team for battles, do you have to EV train Vitamin, Smoky, etc., and Scarvy, or is there some program like Showdown to get your Pokemon right? Well done this week. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid to say it, because I mean, it's not like they're official, like VGC competitions or anything like that. We all just have specific servers or genning capabilities. So I'm in a gen bot server. I make my builds in Showdown, and then I copy and paste them from Showdown into the genning bot, and then they just give me a link trade code, and then I just get the Pokemon right before the battle, and I register on the team. And there's never, like, they say, we're not responsible for anything that might happen to you, but there's really no risk when it comes to sharing or playing with those Pokemon. I do just advise to just obviously not use them for like legitimate competitions. You can get in trouble for that. So I do fully expect the Nummel in the playoffs. Yeah, that moron who was saying that I was still potentially weak to Nummel for some situations. Nummel doesn't beat Unaware Clef ever. I even checked stockpile with Spit Up just to make sure, because that reaches 300 base power. Still no chance. You'd have to be critting it. Blossom, are you being silly? Nummel cannot destroy this team. Its benefit though is that it does have Simple, so it's able to boost up along the side. So yeah, you get that ball. Oh, you want to play? Chat. Let's try to get Blossom perfect. Come on, sit. You're not gonna sit, are you? You want the ball? Your face is so funny. You want the ball? Come on, you gotta do better than that. Yeah. She doesn't actually fetch around the house, so that's just better. Yeah, Nummel is cursed too. Stockpile is just better in most situations. Okay. Let's, what are my messages? Oh, that was something else. Next battle. I'm blanking out with my tabs here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and watch Pyros.
Oh, that was good timing. What is going on, gamers?
What is going on, gamers? Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got Choice Band, Weavile, we got Weakness Policy, Great Tusk, we have Power Herb, Iron Moth, Leftovers, Primarina, which is more than likely Coal Mine, Lumberry on Mew, so likely a Dragon Dance set, and then Choice Scarf on Thundy T, which is very nice for that Corviknight, and then also having something Volt Switch again against Keldeo. Wow, they did not bring their Donphan. They have no ground type. Thundurus must be an absolute menace in this game. That's the first takeaway. Weavile can do some damage, especially if you get prior chip on Corviknight and Weezing with other things. But the main issue, not Great Tusk, gouging fire eats, and can kind of set up in front of it. Obviously, Keldeo resists stabs normally. I know you have Aerial Ace on this. I did help him with the teams for a bit. And then it's like Rapid Spin, Weakness Policy, Great Tusk with like specific coverage moves. It can have some potential work. I did kind of advise against it, but hopefully it still makes it worth. Iron Moth is a cool agility Meteor Beam set. Calm Mind, Primarina. I think it was Terra Poison this game. And then I'm pretty sure it was a Dragon into Zumio. And then obviously Choice Scarf Thunder is pretty self-explanatory. So
Week 2 of CMM is also kind of nice, so we will take that. I'll take minor wins here, so no Ditto is just nice to have.
yeah, no, this one definitely needs to be louder because Pyro is a quiet lad. I enjoy his hum singing there.
My Little Pony. Oh, this is unfortunate. I do not want to see My Little Pony on lead.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask me about
we're gonna
volume each time,
this week.
because I know it's gonna be different.
Should we chill?
Oh, you're not even Calm Mind, you're just bulky. Okay.
What am I worried about?
Does Lycanroc Accelerock Oko with Thunder Ridge? Probably not Oko, but since he's Choice Scarf, definitely after Stealth Rock. I feel like
the worst thing I see here is turn,
more than likely it would Oko, especially since that Lycanroc can Terra. If it Terras in a rock, that will Oko.
I'm a little weak to Lycanroc as a
but
team,
it might be more likely to be like Terra fighting. So
unfortunately. But
this is what I was trying to stress to Pyro though, is that he is very Lycanroc weak.
alright, flip turn. That's completely chilling. Who do I think he goes out to? I don't think he goes to gouging this early. I think he just goes Arbolva.
Now way to go gouging Innsbruck.
Groot, yeah, that sounds like a roll over to me. Yep.
I am Groot.
Let me get back to full.
Pyro, people were drooling over your
I heal a little bit with these.
Greek god nicknames.
And I have been going to this guy in Mox. So
Yeah, Weavile's weaker. It definitely gets OK'd by
yeah,
Assault
I'll just do that. I just hardball it stabs, and I don't really see it tearing and clicking anything yet. Terra. It is Terra.
Like if it's non-Oko, it is definitely a roll. So
Fire Fairy. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the Lycanroc was gonna Terra this game over this Mon, which is probably better.
I mean, shout out to my disc golfers. When I hear Athena, Hades, and
think I'm
Zeus,
sure
I
that's
just
going
think of my Discraft,
It's this guy.
which is based off, the gods.
I'm
But
thinking about this so
disc golf.
First thing that comes out is Choice by Cyber Voice. And then I just, U-turn. Right? If it's weakness
The
balls,
Psychic
that's
Fangs,
six,
2 a KO grade Tusk.
it's-
Yeah, more than likely.
very
Even if it's
offensive,
defensive, I
then,
wouldn't be surprised if it has a good chance to 2 a
Because
KO.
he
But
tried to
the other
predict
thing,
that.
he's not physically defensive,
Set him
so.
off. I'm just gonna U-turn, scout for Terras, scout for switches. I mean, I don't know what he wants to switch in, but
Do you have
break
Volt
Focus
Switch?
Sash.
No, you didn't have Volt Switch. You
Yeah,
had
we'll
U-turn,
Focus
which is
Sash.
fair. It breaks sturdy on Dawn
And see
Fan
if
while
it's
still getting
Harvest.
momentum. And you're not blocked for that
Okay, so
momentum.
he
Volt
goes
Switch would have been
out to
so good here, but,
which is
that's
fine.
situational.
Okay, he goes
Hindsight.
into Weezing G. So now we get to learn if this guy's helmet or not.
Wow, Volt Switch here actually would have brought it in a 2 a
Okay, this
KO
is
range
wisdom.
for Weavile too.
Okay, no helmet is amazing to see. I am so
No
tempted
helmet is good for
to
Weavile
go
with
Dead Tusk
triple
and
axle.
just click buttons, but I think we're gonna save that and go Mew. So we did not see a neutral.
Yeah, there's no reason not to go Mew here.
So we are going to go.
What team gives you a
Mew
bit of
because
a
he's
moment to think
left.
about to build against? Need a little bit more clarification with that
If he
question.
burns me, that'd be really funny, because then he gets burned. I'm just marking things down. Levitate, and I'm doing Mew calc.
Why is Mew breaking its neck and looking so far up? It's right in front of you, dog.
So Psychic Fangs is a 2-hit KO? Sometimes.
Wait, that helmet looks dumb as... Oh, never mind, it's Ball Guy. I like Ball Guy.
So
Okay, I
Hyper
might
Power is
need that.
actually no effective. No good.
Did
I'm
you
just- I think
suggest
I'm expecting
U-turn and
Black
Volt
Sludge.
Switch? I mean, I suggested Thunderwave. I forget what he had over Thunderwave initially, but the
I'll show
issue
you how it
was,
works against Marshall.
obviously just,
I think I'm
Gouging
okay
Fire. I think it was good
Mew
just to
getting
have
very
Thunderwave
much
for
range
that and a few
control.
other of his Pokemon.
So I'm
So
okay with clicking DD here, and DD is just pretty good play overall as a move that I can click. And if he goes into Arboliva, which I expect, yeah. So we get a free DD here, which is just nice, honestly. I'm guessing Arboliva is also just Fist F at this point if he brought in like that. So Ice Spinner's gonna do a good chunk. It's gonna do about 50. It's a good chunk. It's also pretty free. Does it do more than Psyvangs?
Yep.
Oh, why just a little bit? Why just a tad? Nope.
Gotta know your basic stab calcs.
I can't really hit Corby, unfortunately. And I'm expecting helmet. Honestly, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm just thinking Ice Spinner getting matchup. Terra's whatever.
What my
I think
team
it's
might
just
struggle against in the upcoming battles.
Okay,
I think my matchup is good overall in week 3. A lot of scary Pokemon for sure. Like in Kelder, Terra, Hoopa Unbound, which is ridiculous. But I'm not worried about like some typically some Pokemon you might worry about on his team, like Greninja or Stolen Greninja, Garchomp.
So I just don't do crap to this one.
Even like an Amorous Therian isn't really a worry, just because we have Moltres, which naturally deals with that fairy and ground coverage, so it might not even be brought, to be completely honest.
He could
Petron, though, is also pretty annoying, but I think the matchup's in our favor overall. Week 4, I'm not excited about. It's not specifically the matchup, it's just we're playing a guy that plays full stall. All these comments seeing one Pokemon and thinking that's stall, you have no idea what's in store for us, so got to start prepping for that and getting ready for that week soon, so that's going to take a lot more thought. Don't know how many mocks I'll get out of it, though, because I need people to actually play stall correctly.
Okay.
But in general, I mean, I always devote a good amount of time to prep each week. Like, in terms of team building, I will build fairly quickly for at least the first round, but then after mocks, I can change stuff up accordingly. And I've done so much team building over the years that even with the changes in the game, like, I adapt pretty quickly, and
I think it's Tusk time.
like, I just know at least potential alternatives as well. So
I guess he could Terra Rock and Slow Rock. I don't think that kills though.
Zama breaks stall, doesn't it? He has Galarian Slowbro.
I just don't think that kills. I'm just gonna go Tusk.
And he has Terra Ghost, Hisui, and Avalugg.
Good shit on his whole team here.
So questionable. We'll have to dive in deeper to see how much it specifically does, but it's annoying for the rest of his team. But
yeah, something just come out. That's chilling. Is he Life Orb? No.
yeah, everyone's gonna be excited for that one.
Get out of here. Because I don't do anything with Corby. I'm really tempted to go Moth now. And make Corby's life a living hell.
People here. Thank you all for being here. Would like to see a little more likes on the stream if you don't mind. It is free along with subscribing. Hope to do these every week. And still gonna look for more content in the future. I just had an insanely busy week with work this week.
I want to make the aggressive play. Yeah, we're going Thundy. Yeah, we're doing it. Nice.
Oh, no.
Okay, now I get chip on something. Yep, nice, cool. So we see something
At least he doesn't have Doug Trio Trap.
Really
Are you saying that knowing that he does? Because he does. He has Regenerator Aloe, Regenerator Galarian Slowbro, Trap with Doug Trio, Hisui, and Zoroark to disguise his like 3 offensive mons he has. He has Poison Heal Gliscor, he has Wish Pass with Sylveon, he has Heatran.
I'm gonna click this charge because it's just so free. Thundy goes kind of insane this
Who do you think your kill leader will be? That's a good question that even John asked me. It's just like, I genuinely don't know. I think our team is so well balanced in terms of their offensive capabilities that
I'm just too good at the game.
kill leader can be a different range of Pokemon. Unfortunately, I really don't expect it to be Zama. As much as I was looking forward to that when I drafted it, we got some terrible matchups for the remainder of the season for Zama, to where it can do some stuff, it just can't outright win in most scenarios. But I might have a specific game plan to let it, but
No, it did not.
I mean, it might be Darkrai. I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Clefable. But But if I'm able to get a few things together with Gyarados, so they don't switch it out, or if I change Terra Captains to Sandy Shocks, then maybe Sandy Shocks, like, it's up in the air with a lot. So I think it's just going to be well divided. So.
Which is nice for me. Nice. Big Pyro. We take that. I'll take any Pyro, honestly.
Correction, he has Chip.
Actually,
I want Chip. Blessing, can you go get me some chips?
let me see if I kill his,
No, you'd eat them.
um,
Hey dear baby girl.
Lycanroc.
She's just sitting by the door and looking at me. Beep beep.
Meteor has a good chance of killing. If he has literally any chip.
Hey,
I can't
boy,
remember
yo.
if I hit this one, like, if I hit Lycanroc at least once.
You could sit?
I don't
What do you
remember if I
want?
hit Once or not.
Do you want something? You could tell me?
I think I'm just going Surge Wave and
What is
okay
it?
with that damage. Because that also does good damage and everything. Because he doesn't, he takes like a ton. That's annoying. So that did about 15.
Beep beep. Anyone hear that? What?
So he's in range of Meteor being here. But I'm just gonna cook Agility, expecting another Pain Split. Yeah, we're gonna see if Moth's gonna win right here. See if he can get some.
I don't think you click Meteor Beam. What do you want to save Meteor Beam for gouging?
Does kill. I'm so scared about Kellyo just goofing around and killing me.
Do you think in making transactions for the next matchups?
Okay, so he swaps.
I might, in
would
terms of
always
the
go
next
like
ones
that.
for like week 3 and 4,
Yeah, I got
probably
punished
not.
first
Gyarados still has plenty of
That's what it-
viability in those
I would've
games.
got crap time to go. It's
And if I make a transaction, it's only because I want to make Sandy Shocks a Terra Captain.
It's nice that
Just
he
because
doesn't know what
Electric
the
plus
boss at all.
Ice is insanely strong
doesn't
into
go
like
to
some of
boss,
my
unfortunately.
team or some of my
He
matchups.
does not know what the actual mythic is.
But I mean,
So he just
Gyarados
comes
is
out
a
with
really
Gyarados,
solid Terra Captain.
which is good for me.
And if I'm not gonna use Gyarados as Terra, then I just need to drop it out for something else. Which, I mean, there's something I have in mind if I do make that change. We'll just see. It more than likely won't be for another few weeks if I opt to. But any transactions I make have to be done by week 6. The other annoying thing is,
Okay,
well,
guys.
I mean, it's not annoying, it's totally fair. If I drop a Pokemon or I switch their Terra off of them, it can't go back, I can't pick them back up, so I'm all set for it.
Just speed. Corby's a little faster, but I don't think it's gonna do front phase. I'm just gonna
Discount Arctazol? Blech.
Okay, so that is like all these specs.
Yeah,
Didn't just stay in. Let's just do.
No, I would never trade Clefable, that is stupid.
Okay.
It literally doesn't matter what like my other team is. If I got Clefable in a draft, I wouldn't trade it. I would take it over any fairy. Any fairy. Even Iron Valiant, because I like my defensive fairies. I do want to use Primarina in one of the upcoming, or one of the next few seasons at least.
I'm doing calc for Sledge Ball.
Is Heatran available? No, it's on the
From
Stalls
Sweet
team.
It does like 40. I do like 70 though. How much happened last year? Like
I'm not really big on
30?
Heatran.
Yeah, we'll say he's in range.
I don't land Magma
Oh,
Storms.
that's so annoying. That's so annoying.
It's so annoying, Para.
Okay, he clicked Wisp, so unpunished. Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, we're just gonna flip turn. Hey, I don't get lefties anymore, so I don't heal. Because of the Wisp. And then I prevent him from healing because of the... Alright, we're just gonna flip turn. No reason not to click it. It's free. Alright, he can go really aggressive overnight, but really, come on now. He's just hacking Weezing. Okay. It's looking good. And I
mean,
think
what would they have brought
wanna
in if
go
you just
back
stayed
into that
and put the
Thunderous
move?
here.
Like,
because it
yeah,
stops
you
him
go
from
Intro
going
Scarfer,
Keldeo,
that's fine.
and
No, completely
I
fair.
think I'm fine with him going Lycanroc. I'm gonna do a quick calc though on how much to see how much damage Lycanroc actually did. See if it's actually
Yeah, I used it in GBA and that confirmed I didn't like it. Also, there was just
Okay,
like
so
no other seals available because of their
11 to 13.
terrible freaking draft
Okay.
system they had for that season. Between
I'll draw.
auction into tiers, it's just like
Is 30. Okay, so we're going Zeus.
the
and then
fact was
there's
I
always
needed
Zeus.
another Pokemon of that like
it's Tristan.
specific tier or whatever for the
And
auction.
they're just so minimal.
And the only one that made sense on my team was Heatran. The others just didn't, like, it didn't add up. So,
Ugh. Okay.
and no one ever made a drop to where I could, like, switch it out. So,
This is what I kind of
are you worried about not having a lot of fire type moves available?
Is the Ziplay?
I mean, I have Clefable, I have
Tuskis for sure.
full Moltres, I have Fire Punch on Muck.
Okay, and then I'll get a better.
think that's
roll on
good
push
enough.
damage, actually, just because I'm counting now. I'm looking at the screen. So
It's very
330.
situational where you have to rely on
Second
just
things are a
offensive
little annoying.
fire. I mean, the fact I have Moltres
That's
to
good, though.
begin with makes it easier because I mean
It's
it's a
mostly
fire
attacks, so
type with
not really anything I can do with it.
125 base special attack, so it's not like I'm missing a fire.
So 330 to 20.
Opinion of running Discharge instead of T-Bolt on Thunders here? No. You run oh well, yeah, he did run Discharge. Yeah, no. I mean, especially if you're already running T-Wave, although it's like choiced, I would still. At the end of the day, it depends on
Yeah,
damage
it's
rolls.
choice-ended.
If you check like what you're more than likely going to be facing and everything, because
Actually, we
just
can just go hard
on a
hard
choice
move
scarf user, you want to do the most damage possible.
And then we can click knock. Yeah.
To where I think it is
Yeah, we'll try
better
that.
to have Thunderbolt over
Click
Discharge.
knock. For good chippies, onto Corby Knight. So now we know this is.
Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Good night.
Cool. And we just click knock off. Epic. Nice, we get the helmet off this guy too. Oh my damage. Forgot how
Weevil's
good
insane.
CB
Is
Weevil
that
is,
special
dude.
defense?
Jeez, man. That did a lot.
That's got to be at least max bulk. No way
Okay,
that was
so I can
max
sack.
defensive Corviknight.
This. I can attack Tusk now, I think, right? Tusk's time to go. Tusk time to check him out.
Why,
Get my-
baby? What are you trying to say to me?
Thank you.
You want to go
The cons are-
outside, don't you?
The cogs are churning. The brain is farting. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, dude.
Yeah, but that's why you run Discharge if you want the chance
Yeah.
of paras, because I mean it does
Yeah,
help
I think
out
he's
the
running all he
other
wants.
member of his
I don't
teams
care.
like Primarina and
He
Great
can- he
Tusk
can
and
click Roost
things
too.
along those lines.
I don't care, honestly.
But that's why you run it. If you're picking up KOs, then it's fine. You just run Discharge.
Comes in. I mean, ow.
The para difference does matter, but if you need the damage, you do run Thunderbolt. So in general, it should always be Thunderbolt, because you never get to know for sure exactly what their EVs are going to be. So. But since he was locking into an offensive electric move there, and he didn't have Volt Switch, and if it was the Gouging Fire that was coming in, the 30% paralysis chance on
don't know
Gouging
if that's
Fire is big.
I think.
So I think that's just mainly the reason for Discharge in this game specifically.
Flinters.
Howdy, hey.
Yo, 2 HP, let's go. Maybe I should have Rapid Spin, actually.
That was a silly
Yeah,
U-turn.
whatever. Honestly, Tusk came in as a sack, so. Any chip is good chip. Okay, like rock comes in. Well, I get to see what it clicks, I guess. Sorry, cool.
You gotta back that mic up, Pyro. Oh my god. You're just breathing so heavily. What team are you most worried about in the league at the moment? I mean, probably the stall matchup for week 4. Just have to keep my cool the entire time, and
I'm debating going to mute.
it's gonna probably take a lot of time prepping more for that than anything. And in general, it's a very strong roster of Pokemon. So
I think going to. It's whatever, it happened already.
there's like a few other teams where it's just like, you know, some things aren't that great or like it's still pretty strong, but it's just like
Getting a read could be funny.
my team's like pretty reliable to run
So
fine
he's
with
gonna
it.
be
It's just
nicer,
like
I think. me see my BP checks.
I can't even tell you the last time I actually faced a stall in draft. So.
I'll just all do. It's a 3 KO.
Who all has been watched so far? It's just been us in this match with Pyro. I'm gonna have to just beat them up if they all take this long. I mean, it's on 125, but even more.
So that's not what it's like. I think eventually we're gonna have to make a greedy play. Unfortunately. I think I can go for it on Corby. U-turn. Then you just invite that in. It's unfortunate. But then I go that. I don't like this. We'll just go Dundee. It's fine. I'm just inviting in like an arc dude. It's so annoying. It's unfortunate. Yep, there's like an arc. I think I'm still at max health. Barrel. Also didn't arc that moves. That's convenient.
How would you not lose this game in this situation against Lycanroc?
I don't have one. Come here.
Don't tell me you go for the discharge here.
I think I'm just gonna click Kiwi.
And it works out for you.
No reason on off. It's not gonna do anything, but. And I'm going to Mew and sacking on off. Mew doesn't break anything anymore. Unfortunately for Mew. 2 weeks where it does nothing. Support.
Like, I feel like you have more stacks than he does. Was he, wait, so was he a bandit? Is that what you're saying?
Yo, miss this next one. Yo, miss this next one. It'd be pretty funny. I was like, DD. He's like done, bro. I'm faster? Oh, imagine the chip I could have gotten. That's so unfortunate. You'll miss? Oh, bro, I could have gotten a kill. It's unfortunate. DD made way more sense if he had more speed.
I'm gonna have a long conversation with Josh. He's had some interesting Lycanrocs 2 weeks in a row.
So Lycanroc took about 25.
So the reason when you turn over Volt Switch is that you always gain momentum no matter what. His opponent did have Donphan as an option, and Ditto. So 2 things that wall Volt Switch, obviously the ground immunity, and then Ditto copies you and takes your Volt Absorb, so you're not gaining momentum if he goes into either of those Pokemon. Even though it would be ideal for getting a lot of chip, it's just not that good right now. In this specific matchup, U-turn makes more sense, because you also want to break sturdy on Donphan.
Come on, Bebo. Come on, Bebo. I know you ain't that bad, buddy. I'm forced to go into Prim now, so I don't have to sack them on.
Yeah, Lycanroc is base 110 speed. It's faster than Mew. He's adamant, I guess. Which you should never be slower than Mew in this generation anymore. You could afford it in older generations when it's, you know, more than likely going to be like a bulkier, annoying set. But in this generation, it's just about always going to be very offensive.
By the way, if you're curious, I just died a Stone Edge. Which is not very fun.
I still can't believe that they were just Stone Edge with Choice Band and that slow.
No idea what's up this guy.
Like, you just needed to be Jolly, Terra Rock with Terra Blast.
And Moth
then you don't have to worry about any of this, and you would just probably beat him, to be completely honest. Bruno must be living until the end of this game for this one to win against Lycanroc. I mean, it dies to Lycanroc. Lycanroc probably just misses Stone Edge or something in order for that to happen.
And I'm gonna really hope
I mean, I'm curious how it plays out.
Because if you go hard Lycanroc, you win at this point in the game. Mirror Coat, perfect. Wait, why am I not turning?
That Mirror Coat is way too greedy. I mean, you have the super effective damage against Premier already, and if it tears into poison,
okay.
I mean, that's...
I can discharge.
Isn't that better for you overall?
If I think he's gonna Terra.
Because then you could even like click Drill Run with Lycanroc instead of Stone Edge against it.
If I think he's gonna switch.
Or Psychic Fangs.
But I think U-turning
Which he does
He's
have.
an okay play
So.
too. Psychic doesn't do anything anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna discharge and hope for some Pyros.
See, discharge instead
Nice.
of U-turn gets his
Yeah, let's do something.
para.
And he got full parried. Oh, no, he didn't. That was the only time that you could be full parried.
What?
Sick.
Oh, just
So I'm doing
predicting the
negative damage to this guy.
U-turn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
do
need to
you...
power again.
Does Josh's Terra button not work? You had Arbaliva and Lycanroc, and you have so far have not Terra'd in this match, and you did not Terra in week 1.
Okay.
I am concerned, my friend. Did I play week 3 yet? I just played week 3 actually before this stream, so you guys will still see it next Saturday. But no spoilers.
And then I'm gonna see if he's.
So I'm go ahead and starting on builds for week 4, starting tomorrow. So we're always 1 week in advance of whatever the schedule is.
Nice.
Yeah, self-nerf. Josh said I'm too good for Terra.
That doesn't change it, just keep health on weak while. I'm just gonna go Iron Moth. Because he could easily just click Alluring Voice. Oh, if he's Terra Fair, I think he dies to Sludge Wave anyway. Or Sludge Bomb or whatever I'm running. And if he doesn't Terra, that's crazy. Okay, cool.
Oh my god, guys, he got the button. I guess he was really just trying to capitalize on something.
Fire, epic.
But
so now he dies a Meteor Beam. And he clicks Terra Blast. Cool, so Terra Blast, Earth Power. That does 0. Oh, I keep bringing more kills. Crap. Both of those died to Lycanroc though.
Getting this generation without Terra, you'll have to have really strong top tiers. And I mean, if you're in a league with Terra attacks, that's pretty beneficial.
If I'm this, I'm sad.
Because then you could really just, pay up for other higher tiered Pokemon and not worry about.
Yo, sick animation.
That is actually so
That's
sick.
a lot of split if. Okay, and I get away with that damage.
Why'd you not click Earth Power?
And he isn't fast.
What's happening here? What am I watching?
Because I'm faster than his Lycanroc. So if he's not Scarf LD, I should be doing good with Mothra. And I get Seed Sword back up, so I actually get heals, which is very nice. Cool, so this game's looking good.
Yeah, no, that Meteor Beam was sick. I mean, like, I've seen the animation for Meteor Beam, just not with Iron Moth. With Iron Moth just becoming that little death ray, that's so sick.
What's up, big man?
Why are you not going Lycanroc?
I think you're bulky.
What is happening?
I'm gonna take half your health, though.
Do you not have a Cell Rock on your Lycanroc? No, you do. You used it against Great Tusk.
And if you're not bulky, this guy, your friend,
He has no switch-ins to a Cell Rock. Why'd you not go into that? Why are you being greedy here?
Ooh, Scarf. Okay. That's lovely. I mean, I'll take heals on my Bundy, though. I'd love some heals. Some juicy heals. Again, if he doubles into... Yo, please say that's not Lycanroc. Well, it's Thunderous' time to go. Time to check out
I mean,
Thunderous.
it worked out, but this should have came out first.
It is his time. His time has come. Because,
Still don't understand how you don't lose the Lycanroc here.
Gouging is chipped and a half, dude. And Accelerock is so free from him, honestly. Is we found in Accelerock range. So it isn't, that's great. Let me just implement move, though. At least. Okay. Yep, cool. That's fine.
It's about time that was clicked.
Feels like it's another one. God, bro. 53. 53. 283. This ain't no max LB file. Oof. Yeah, I don't think we lives that one. I don't think we the tank that the team needs here. So, So his normal switch is the Primer just gone. Again, I think I just saved my Terra for the one.
If he also had hazards up, it literally
be
just
weaker
would have
than
been
things.
game.
Make his job
Just
easier.
like in Rock.
I think I have to click Moonblast.
Why would you not click Flip Turn?
I don't think he's in range. Could click Flip Turn. But Flip
I
Turn's
mean,
not doing
you
enough.
have to rely on him switching. You're
If
relying
Keldeo
on
comes
choke
in,
at this
I'm
point.
screwed. I don't think he goes Keldeo. I think he goes Corby. He could just Accelerate again. That's also a play he can make. So Surf is pretty easy to click.
Okay, if I saw him stay in there and you got the kill back,
Okay, we
I
get the read.
was
He goes
about to
Corby.
punch something.
We get good chippies. Oh, we get the 2 wicket. Oh, I'll take that. And I'm healing again with the grassy terrain. So 12% instead of 6. This game is long. Holy crap.
Yeah, it is a long game, Pyro.
Okay, no
Wrap it
one's-
up, please.
No. I think this Corby is stupid slow. And I think that I'm slower than it. I outslow you, buddy. And I think I have to click Moonblast here, predicting his U-turn into Keldeo to be good in this game still, because that seems like the only play I can make. Cool. So we get the U-turn part right. That's good to know. This Corby never clicks any more buttons, bro. It just clicks U-turn.
Yeah, I mean, if
Play
that
this game
if
for
that
using the
Corviknight
U-turn TP.
if that Corviknight had Brave Bird and he didn't click it there when there was no switch in, Josh, I'm putting you in boot camp if this is the sake, bro.
Okay, we see Gajin coming back in. That's okay. Oh, Gajin way over afterwards. Oh, yo, that's actually massive.
Why do you give up your choice Scarfer that lives in Ice Shard from Banded Weavile?
And I get good. No, I don't get more heals. I'm joking. I wish, bro. Alright. So, as long as Moth is alive, the game is still winnable. That's just the facts. And he also... Oh, that's true. It's just facts. Okay, this is fine. I think, because whatever he clicks here, we are chilling. As long as Weavile hits his moves, we are chilling. As long as Weavile hits its moves. Hate to see it. Again, we're forced to click Surf. Huge. Absolutely massive. We get to kill Like a Rock. Oh my gosh. Trim is going absolutely humongous. Chungus. We love to see you.
So you want off that
This is
miss.
Iron multiple kill. No crit? Okay, cool. So, wait, do calcing. Calcing time. Can I lose from this point to overnight?
Nope. You just spam
This looks like a
Surf.
miss. Let's stop this guy from doing funny shenanigans with healing. Because I don't think he can go away with Brave Bird. And I'm pretty sure if I click Surf here, he's in range. So let's not lose. Let's just not. It sounds like a good plan to me. Win every time. Not lose because he's gonna out-roost me or something stupid. He has like 6 roosts, I think. But I'm not counting. I have not been counting. Body press does like 0. Yeah. I don't with another one though, so that was like.
Even if
Oh
you
my
clicked
gosh.
that body press earlier, it
If I didn't
would
have
have
burn, I'll be
helped
leading
like in Rock.
It's all good. Moth just gets his last kill. And we say good game. What? He's only prevented from healing.
I mean, legitimately,
Surf's
all
just
he
like-
needed to do
It's fine.
was body press,
We got a
and
two
if you
open.
did die to Surf from Primarina then,
And if he clicks Roost, we get 3.
then you go into Keldeo.
Or he just
You
misses
get
moves,
your
but
chip
it's fine.
there. If you die,
So,
you bring in Lycanroc freely,
kill Prim.
a Cell Rock,
and
and
now
you
let's
win.
go into Iron Mothulus. And Iron Mothulus proceeds to the Fire
So,
Dance.
it
and
was
wins this
a
game.
terrifying played endgame. It worked
Amazing
out for
game.
you, Pyro.
Amazing game. How does this always keep happening to me? So, Prim gets...
Okay. That one is over. So in the end game, Lycanroc was not played the best there, without trying to be too critical again. And Corviknight just really needed to focus on chip and not clicking U-turn. That was exactly a draft league click U-turn momentum moment. So good one for Pyro. God, I don't even know. Okay, we'll watch dashings because
Welcome back, Sap. That was an unfortunate outcome, but this was destined to happen. The roster had 0 answers to Kingdra and Rain, with our water resists being Greninja and Wartortle. Fortunately, the professionals have provided a team that has a very high chance to win this week. Wait, a Sticky Web. The goal with these guys is to get up as many hazards as possible and prevent
Okay,
removal
sticky
at all
web.
costs.
Sticky web's something I'm
Next up,
afraid of in
we
my
have to
game.
prevent Cyclosaur Rapid Spin, so we have the main way to defeat the Urshifu Rapid. And we have Precious, the Ogre Pawn, that can break through the
Honestly,
team with
the
Ivy Cudgel
exact,
and Horn Leech after a Sword Stance.
Petrant I'm
Finally,
thinking
we
of.
have the Ogre Pawn that can break through the
I'm
team
worried
with
of
Ivy
Ogre
Cudgel,
Pawn
the
as
Greninja.
well.
AV Hoopa chucks Latios very well, and
AV
our
Hoopa could
opponent
be
genuinely
respectful.
has 0 answers to Terra Poison Hoopa. And we have Boots Greninja. See you.
Boots Greninja's interesting.
Luna, Latios, and Quag. Okay, good to know. So the Terras are Brute Bonnet, which is Dark, Fire, and Electric. The Urshifu's great. Pay to win this Golden Go? Good to know. I have to keep on. Are you Air Balloon? No Air Balloon, good to know. Okay, cool, good to know. No, not Air Balloon, good to know. Golden Go leads. No
Good to know, like 4 times in a row there. It is good to know, though.
I'm gonna just go for a spike here. If you're Scarf, you're Scarf. Let's see what happens. Okay, very,
It's
very
a very
good to know for
bold
me.
lead
Okay.
with Golden Go. I don't know what they were expecting.
I'm getting headaches. Because there's nothing I really expect. There's no Cyclozar. It's honestly great. There's no Cyclozar. Honestly great. Okay. But yeah, welcome to CMM Week 2. This is crazy. There's no Cyclozar. Okay, focus. There's no Cyclozar, no Urshifu. It's honestly a big deal for me. Okay, you swap into who? Is this the Quagsires, my guess? 11. Who's 11? Quagsire. Good to know. Okay, that's good to know for me. Okay, cool. So we got my spike. We got a spike here. And now, let's see what happens. I want to go for a Stealth Rock here. Okay, we got a Stealth Rock. That's
Stacking
great.
them.
Ice Beam, that's fine with me. Okay, I'm Focus Sash. I'm gonna get up another Spike.
Nah, you get
So we
chip.
have all my hazards here. All my hazards are great. These are 2 spikes.
So 2 spikes is not really too much of a tremendous difference unless you're able to get all 3. There really is no point in getting 2 spikes. I know I did that in my battle today, but that was a little bit more situational of the certain positioning of the game. In that situation, you should click Earthquake so you can scout the exact bulk investment on Quagsire.
Beam on Quag. Good to know. So who comes in here is the question. Who's coming in?
Terra Ghost is not one of his types. You can only have 1 of your stabs and then 2 additional, and it's set in stone. So his are Dark, Poison, and Fairy. So of those 3, he felt like Poison was the best.
This is actually an insane start for me, I'm not gonna lie. There's no removals, so you can't get rid of these.
It's not free Terra. Free Terra is impossible to prep for.
2 spikes and 1 web should be enough. Should everything down, which is honestly great. That's honestly great for me. I love that. That's honestly great for me. You swap into who's this, Ursaluna? Right, that's Ursaluna most likely, right? Yep, that is Ursaluna. Okay, cool. So you take 2 spikes and a rock.
Okay, so you're bulletproof.
It's kind of crazy because now you're kind of dead.
The only reason you switch from Quagsire into Ursaluna there is if you're bulletproof to avoid Energy Ball.
Ursaluna.
Bug Buzz will still to a KO though, unless you're a Soul Vest.
Okay, you gunk shot and I live. Okay, cool. That's great.
You're AV as heck, dude. Holy cow. For what? Just Vigavolt?
Okay, gunk shot did an okay amount.
I guess Enamorous too, but you really don't do a lot to Enamorous.
I'm gonna go for a second Bug Buzz. See what happens. Another gunk shot is fine with me. Okay, cool.
Petrant?
Fine with me.
But I mean, you just get poisoned anyways. You'd be better as Covert Cloak against Petrant, specifically if that's your worry, so... I guess they were worried about Vigavolt.
That's fine, the 2 arm mons are basically dead now, that's fine, because, as I said before, you kinda, honestly, you have a real hard time now. Like, actually, you have a real hard time. Play rough, that's fine, okay, so...
Hi crap, we watched Playmore's side and then Pyro's, and that was it. Pyro's was pretty long so far, and now we're on Dashings. I'm gonna be honest, I'm starting to get tired. I don't know if I'll pull yours up crap, just because I also really just don't want to watch the gameplay against who. You played really well though, so I'm gonna link spam your video for sure. More than likely this is gonna be my last one, because I also didn't get to eat before this like I said I was going to. And I've only had breakfast today.
You still have the Quagsire, Golden Go's gonna, everything's in the hazards.
So I need to eat.
Okay, so let's see what happens. This is honestly a really good position for me. Brute Bonnet does not want to get a cudgel at all. He can, but doesn't want to. That's Golden Go. Okay. You take spikes and rock, and you get caught on the web. That's honestly huge.
Yeah, your prep specifically into his stall options like light score and stuff were great. I loved that Umbreon.
So now I'm gonna go Hoopa. I'm gonna go Hoopa here. On the Golden Go. Most likely go for Make It Rain is my guess here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so. Miss. That's huge. That's huge. You got to use Fury for Pokemon.
AV Hoopa is a good brain for Golden Go. I don't know why that took me so long.
For a Fury here.
So your Terra Poison for what?
Let's see what happens. So we have a spike.
What is their fairy type?
One rock and one web. I'm right on one web. One web. We have 2 spikes, 1 rock, and 1 web. That's great. That's genuinely amazing for our team. 2 spikes, 1 rock, 1 web. You are Cobra. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I have just a tail still. No, I don't. But that's fine.
Second attempt at Thunder Wave.
Let's see what you go for. Ah, you land. That's fine. Was honestly not the end of the world. I'm gonna go for a Fury here. Okay. So let's see what's gonna happen. Okay. So I'm just gonna kill this Pokemon. I'm in a good position.
It's about to be 3.5 versus 5 or 4 Mons basically.
You may outspeed me if you do that. Okay, not the greatest, but okay. Let's see what happens. This is raw.
Yeah, Hyperspace has always had a good animation in every generation.
But that's fine.
Crit Pyro?
Okay,
no.
Golden Go is dead. That's why I needed. Golden Go is dead. That's why I needed. Okay, cool. That's honestly why I needed badly. I honestly needed that very badly. Okay, so Patch honestly has like no use this game. Honestly, Patch honestly has like no use this game. So I could go Patch if you go Bonnie. I probably go Patch with the Latios. Then it gets.
I'm trying not to comment on it, but one of my biggest pet peeves that I have is repetitiveness. It's a very weird like OCD thing with me, but
great for me. Let's see. I can possibly.
It's hurt my ears.
Let's see. This is a problem, honestly. This is a big problem, honestly. We're not in the end game. This is honestly a big problem. That's a quack size time for me. I want to go for Energy Ball so badly.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm not.
I'm gonna.
Nothing
No,
against
because
them.
this Mallory wins the game. It's the only main way to check the Latios. I'm gonna go into the Petrons here. I need to save people.
I loved how Quag's head was like,
That's
"Hey,
fine.
friend. Hi."
I'm gonna go for a Shadow Ball here. Actually, Malignant. It's fine. Okay. Poison? No poison. You're gonna be out. That's not good at all. Okay.
I wonder if it's covert or he just lost the coin flip there.
I'm gonna go for Pardon Shot here.
Petronian is such a cool little dude. Very annoying, but a very cool little dude. I love the lore and design.
I'm gonna go Hoopa anyway. I think I can live. I just need a tear. I need to get my. Let's see what happens. Maybe there's another hazard. Maybe. This don't have it. Cool. Okay, that's honestly cool for me. Okay, so we have some hazards on each side, which is great.
I'm so happy they gave Quagsire spikes, dude. That is not Claude, that is Quag. Is it Spadef in this game? Maybe.
Flag is gone. That's great. Flag is gone. That's great. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Wait, what did I just do?
Flag is just huge. Good, cool, you're dead.
Energy Ball?
Okay, cool. Flag is gone.
Okay, that doesn't tell me what the investment is. There's still a chance it was probably Spadef for like Greninja, but I mean if it's unaware, then it was Fizdef for the likes of Garchomp.
Unfortunately, have to let Hoopa die, which isn't great for the Latios. The Latios is now big. If you go Latios, I just stay in. The Latios is a problem now.
I was going to say, what situation do you have to be in to go Latios against a Hoopa Unbound with Terra? Hey guys, that's me!
Do I die? I think I died.
Wait, no, that's another guy.
I'm gonna Terra and Side Shock, there's no point.
I don't have you added.
There's honestly no
I don't have you added, but I play Smash randomly every now and then. And that's my name on Switch. That's funny.
It's honestly okay with me. What do you go for? Go for Terra Blast. Let's go with Terra Blast. Let's see what happens.
Okay, this looks extremely cool with Terra.
Wait.
I'm just a sucker for purple as well to begin with.
Patchdown wall for days is huge. It's very good to have Patchdown can just wall that on for days. So the Fez boots, which is good.
Congrats on the full Pokemon art. My roommate pulls a lot of cards for his stream and stuff like that. He has a good time with it.
But Super Light has so much work this game. There's the brute, that's fine. You take hazards, you do take hazards, that's honestly.
It's a good shiny.
You take the spike, the rock, and the cover the web, which is honestly okay.
Purple is the
I'm
goat.
fine with that. I'm gonna just go for Terrible Blast.
And if you guys also can't tell, I also love pink. I mean, that's specifically for like disc golf though, because I mean, I can spot those pink discs anywhere in the woods and forest and tall grass. And I also just like having a monocolored bag. It's really cool. But yeah, purple, pink, and like Carolina or light blue specifically are my favorite colors. Green and orange are disgusting. Which is ironic because I wear a lot of green merch for Playmore. Go to play-more.store and buy your merch today. 200% off with the code 1000000, 1 I bought them.
That's actually game changing. Ninja.
Where is it, baby? You go potty? You go potty? You go potty when the game's over.
I still have my Ogre Pond. I can win this. That's great. I still have the Ogre Pond. I can win this. I'm gonna go for U-turn. If Ogre was dead, I still have Ogre. I can win this. I can definitely still win this with Ogre Pond. So that's great. Okay. This one gets a good chunk unless you go. Is this the Fez? You going Fez? That's Latios, is it not?
Nope.
Hey, this thing's a problem. This thing's a problem, but it's fine. I'm gonna go for.
This is a pretty cool Pokemon.
I'm gonna go into my patch here and go for a parting shot.
I don't remember what its special attack stat is. I think it's a bad Pokemon. So.
Either that or I go for a shout box.
Even with its high attack, spore ability, and photosynthesis and everything like that, you could still potentially catch me drafting Shiftry before Brute on it. Because I really want to use the Wind Rider sets with Shiftry. I think they're so sick this generation.
Okay. Parting shot here. You take. Yeah, I know not clear. I'm going to take webs. Yeah, cool. That's fine with me. Okay, so I'm going to go to Greninja again and go for U-turn. Greninja, I'm going to go for U-turn here.
I mean, it's good in relevance to base 55 that they said before.
If you stay in, that's fine. I'm just here to get. I'm just here to come in and run. Okay, that's fine.
And if it's like roughly around 80, then in general it makes you an option of a mixed attacker. Especially when you have Terra with it.
Synthesis. Ow. That's actually insanely bad for me. Okay.
So that's how this wins.
Maybe get a poison. That would be great for me to get a poison.
Dark Pulse will just... Oh, no, you'll have speed though.
Poison, but this thing's actually a pretty insane problem for us now.
Is it Covert Cloak?
Let me see what you go for. This is very interesting. Okay.
I don't remember what they have in the back, if they even need to risk a poison here.
What do you go into? You stay in?
Yeah, they didn't let it get booster energy speed because they're afraid of fast things with Spore. At Breloom not getting Trailblaze. It was Covert Cloak? Yeah, that's a really good bring that on Josh's... Or not Josh. I don't remember. I'm sorry. On your opponent's part. King, it's right there. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm gonna go to my Ogre Pond here.
Still saying Josh from the last battle.
and go for a Horn Leech, I want to say. I'm going to go for a Horn Leech.
Go for Horn Leech over Ivy here?
Stay in the game, gonna have to do this, stay in the game. This is not good at all. Okay, this is not good. I had such a good beginning. And I've been choking non-stop. I think we lose this, because I don't have a piece left, I think. Go for a Horn Leech. Maybe you go Fez. That would be great for good Fez. That would be great, but let's see what happens. Okay.
I really want to use Ogrepong, Cornerstone, or Wellspring in my next draft as well. Because I loved standard Ogrepong. And the built-in Sturdy and built-in Water Absorb are just so sick. I don't think I'd ever use the Fire one though, to be completely honest. That's just me being like a little bit weird about my Stealth Rock weak Pokemon in this day and age if I can't put boots on them, so. Yeah, Ivy would have been big in that situation.
Let's see. Okay, oh great, cool. Fast is gone. And let's see who you decide.
Did you even see that it crit?
Is this where you go, Galadios?
Teal is technically not the best.
Let's see.
But it is really nice that it's able to have an item.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I think we leave regardless. Here's Lottie. Okay.
Yeah, all different other forms are technically better than normal Ogrepong just because having that additional stab with Ivy Cudgel is big and their abilities are just better. Defiant's fine, but it's just when you really only have offensive grass and no other stab, it's not really that great.
Here we go, Gran.
Yeah, PPL was allowing a lot of random Terra stuff right now, but allowing Terra on any Ogrepong is insane. Specifically, even though it's still like the grass one and it's not as strong, getting an instant boost in speed every single time, that's not okay. That shouldn't have been allowed. Addison's lucky she has that. And Hearthflame should never be able to Terra. I mean, none of those three should be able to Terra. I mean, arguably Rock is worse when it Terras.
Yeah, I think I gotta get with this roll here.
Because it loses Sturdy.
This is a big roll. This is a big roll. This is a big roll.
And its defense boost doesn't help.
Just get the roll, Gran. You can't send this forever, yeah. Actually, I think we can. I think we win this because you can't kill me with one attack. You can't kill me with one attack. I don't think. The Spore! Fuck. Okay. One turn wake up. One turn wake up. Listen, Gran, one turn wake up. Shit, why are you Spore? Sleep is cringe. We're awake. We're awake. You turn. Come on, Gran. I need you, buddy. So as you see, I lose the group on it. Both of you played an excellent game. I cannot be upset. What's up? May I ask, why did you swap out Hoopa versus Quagsire? I was -2 defense, and I was paralyzed, and it could have been Brindleberry, Quagsire, and Okami with Earthquake. Hoopa was still very good from there. I see. That makes sense. Alrighty, so Sep, yeah? Your mission. You know what to do. Right. What was that again? Sep, next week's the big game. Defeat the virus. Right, I need to defeat the virus. Sam's on the crown. Correct. Sep, we know you can do it. We know you can defeat Claymore, coached by General Tarheel, and defeat the virus known as Zamazenta, crowned and restore peace in the city.
That's me. That's me and my virus. You called my dog a virus. You called Blossom a virus. That's rude. Very rude. Don't know how I feel about that. I didn't lose to a Bourbonnet. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to get a shareable link here for Crep and ask you guys to go watch because I was unfortunately very tired. Very tired, yes. Let's see. Where's my history? Where's my history? There we go. There we go. Share. Copy link. Back here. Please go show Crep some love. It's actually a very good battle, and that gives insight of who we're going to face in Week 4. Who we just watched here was Dashing, who we do face in Week 3, so look forward to that a week today. Had that battle earlier. No spoilers once again. And then, yeah, that gives you insight against the stall matchup that we're going to have in Week 4 if you want to go and check out that final battle. Unfortunately, I'm just very tired. I need to eat food. I am very hungers. And I will eventually go to bed because I'm just kind of a tired old man this time of day. And my dog really needs to pee. So, please go support everyone else. And I appreciate you guys being here once again. You're curious about what we could do more in the future. But at the very least, these watch parties are going well. And I need to break down a little bit more with some of these guys with their plays. Or at least what I'm seeing. I need more commentary. More information. But that's all. Y'all enjoy your Sunday tomorrow, and then hopefully you have a good week, and I'll see you guys again next week. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.